Okay, so let's talk about images because images are extremely important in content marketing. Images catch the eye. Images help explain what something is about in a nanosecond so that the person can decide, am I going to read that or not? In the midst of, in the midst of everything, here I am on LinkedIn. And, as you just scroll down here through the feed, I mean, what grabs your attention? Okay, like this. I mean, you actually have to stop and read that. It may be really interesting. I mean, it looks pretty interesting, and excuse me, maybe you want to read that. But if you're just casually observing this stuff, whose post are you going to really get caught by, this or this? Now, I'm not saying that this image makes this post more important to you. This may be by far the post that you want to spend your time reading. But I'm saying that just from the top in the beginning, you're going to be stopped by these pictures much sooner than you will by this text. Especially think about this. I mean, half of people looking at this content, if not more, are looking at it on their phones. And on your phone, it's a whole lot more important to, be grabbed by an image, right? Or even a meme. Although memes are images with text. Memes are really trite nowadays, and I'm just kind of over memes. But I'm tired of people telling me positive crap. I know that sounds insane, but it's really true because it's also self-serving. But anyway, this is kind of an interesting image. What is that? It makes you really wonder what that's about. So images are extremely important. Images on your blog. You do want to take the stuff, put it on your blog, etc., etc. Images on your blog, extremely important. Now, where do you get these images? Well, you could take them with your phone. Okay, so like this person, obviously, somebody held a phone or whatever and took that video. This did not come. I doubt whoever this is, Anastasia, took that video. Let's find one with just a picture. Difficult. They all have little stuff. Okay, this is pretty good. Okay, and look who's doing it. Forbes magazine. This is a good use of an image. Okay, I'm not saying you should never put. I'm not saying you should never put text on an image. I'm just saying that the whole meme thing, the positive message thing is somewhat overused. But anyway, you get the idea about images. Now here's the deal about images. If you're not taking the picture yourself, then if you're just getting it from the internet somewhere, then you've got a problem of ownership, and that can be a real problem. All right, somebody posting an image, they, if they're the originator of the image, and I'm not a intellectual property attorney, I'm just some guy, right? But they own that image, and they may take exception to the fact that you're using their property. So this is what you do not want to do. You don't want to just get on Google and just get on, just type in image, a couple of keywords that seem to go with whatever you're going to post today. You don't want to do that, okay? Because that's invariably going to lead you down the road of inadvertently using a copyrighted image, and that puts you in some sort of jeopardy. What you want to do is get images that are copyright free, or that are free to use in commercial applications without giving some sort of caption or whatever about who the photographer is, who the owner is, without talking about ownership. And there's a bunch of ways of doing that, but there are two ways that I like to do that. One is through Pixabay. Okay, so let's get an image of I don't know. I just wrote an article for another video in this course, which, by the way, I uploaded not a few minutes ago, and we're already starting to get views on it. But this is an article about 10 mistakes you're making on LinkedIn. So what would be a good, what would be a good thing to go along with that. And I used a picture of a girl that I actually got from the other place I'm going to show you, Story Blocks. I used a picture of a girl, doing a face palm. Like, oh my God, I've just made a mistake. Which I got from Story Blocks. And I explained to you why I got it from Story Blocks rather than Pixabay. But let's say that you were writing an article, or you wanted to post an article about 10 mistakes you can make with your LinkedIn profile. So what would you want to, what kind of image would you want? Well, I like images of people. It doesn't have to be an image of people. I mean, like this image of a wave is a great image, right? But I like images of people. So let's say angry man, okay? Or angry face. Did it say angry face? Well, let's just put an angry face. That's pretty funny, actually. But yeah, that actually would not have been a bad. That actually would not have been a bad image to use. I'm not sure what that's about and why it says adult content. But yeah, I have seen this image before. Might even have used it in some stuff. But you could come through here, and I mean that's a little weird. But you could come through here. That would not be a bad image of for an article about 10 mistakes you're making with your LinkedIn account. I mean, some young woman, kind of like, or her. I mean, it's obviously, I think it's the same person. But yeah, obviously it's the same person. But both of those would go along with that. The tiger would not go along with that, right? That's too weird. She just looks unhappy. Like, why the hell are you taking my picture, and who the hell are you? And, that doesn't really go, definitely not. Although that's a hilarious picture. But you get the idea. I mean, you can scroll down through here and you can find some images that kind of sort of go along. That would not be a bad one. That's kind of cute and funny. That go along with, with what you're, with the subject matter, right? But you want it to be, look, I mean, both of these on LinkedIn would be cute, but maybe a little pushy. I would probably go for something like this. So let's just check this image out. I just clicked on the image, and this is what you're looking for on Pixabay. This is really kind of a funny picture. Free for commercial use, no attribution required. So you don't have to say that whoever this is, Gabrielle, you don't have to say Gabrielle made that picture. Well, there's another one. Yeah, you might want to. Let's check out that one. Yeah, that would be an even better one. That would be an arresting picture to see. And it's going to make you really stop and say, wow, what's that article about, right? So, and you can get this for free on Pixabay. And again, I am not an intellectual property lawyer, but I use Pixabay some. And, it seems to work for me. So, that's one place of getting images. Another place of getting images is Story Blocks. I mean, there are like 40 zillion places of getting images. I'm just showing you the two that I like. Okay, you do whatever you want. Story Blocks costs about $50 a month, which is a little expensive for some people. I like it because it has a lot of depth and a lot of really good images. Let's see if we can get a photo of what angry face expression, angry old man, angry businessman ready to hit, angry woman face. Let's see what angry face expression does. Again, we're doing this to go along with our article about 10 things that you do wrong with your LinkedIn. Okay, that would not be appropriate, although that is kind of funny. I wouldn't see those as angry. That might be cute. That's a great picture, but it's not It's not going to go along with our article about 10 mistakes you're making on LinkedIn. That would go along with the article about 10 mistakes you're making on LinkedIn. This would really go along with the article about 10 mistakes you're making. Like, oh my God, I've made yet another mistake. You know, that, not really. This, she's on the phone. This would be a good one. Okay, see, that would be a good one. Ooh, that would be a good one. See, so you want, I love that picture. That's a great one. That's a great one. This is utterly stupid, but I think you get the idea, right? And we can load more, and you know, you just get something that goes along with the. Oh, that would be cute. 10 mistakes you're making on LinkedIn. I love children. I'm a sucker for little kids. But I think you get the idea, right? You know, 10 mistakes you're making on LinkedIn. One may be pretty good. You just want a picture that's going to show, you know, that's going to basically help people find your content, see your content, and sort of position your content both on LinkedIn and your blog and wherever else you happen to post this. You need a good graphic to go with it. This is how I get graphics. Freeway. I actually may like this picture better than any of the others I saw over here. Well, there were a few good ones over here. But anyway, free version, paid version. You know, every now and then you run into these deals where people are selling like, you know, 500,000 images, copyright-free images for $17 or something like that. I've bought those. They're a pain in the butt to use because, you know, I mean, who has time to sort through all that stuff? Most of it doesn't really work with what I'm doing. It's not specific enough. I'm not saying that's not a good thing. For some stuff, I'm just saying that for me that doesn't work here, and there are other sites that have copyright free images, but these are my two favorites. Again, paid version and free version. Thank you so much.